Right, hello guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we have this, a little tiny brass alarm clock, quite similar in size to the EMES. Actually, it's pretty much the exact same size, but the difference with this wasn't made by EMES, and this one wasn't made in Germany. This one was made by Equity. No, where did I get that from? No, Equity. There we go. Which is based in Hong Kong. Well, was based in Hong Kong. I don't know if they still make clocks. Probably not. But yeah, and this Equity comes with very nice patterns on the face and a nice decoration on the case and a very odd movement. Now this is my guess. This is probably based off of Westclock's movement because of the single train. Single mainspring movement, which was quite common on Westclocks. However, this is a huge difference between Westclocks, because rather than having the alarm button here, it's on the back. And also this has a bunch of different pattern numbers. So it's got the British pattern number, the American pattern number, and the German pattern number, which is odd. I've never seen a clock with loads of different pattern numbers on it. And I've never seen an alarm clock with the button on the back either. Yeah, I will now try and activate said alarm. There we go. Quite nice. Also, the feet, they unscrew as well. I just thought I'd point that out. Don't know why. Does have a glow in the dark feature. I don't know if it works. I haven't tested it yet. Yeah. Apart from that, nothing else to say. Also says Hong Kong on the back as well. And also, this, I don't think there's actually much more to say about it. It's a very nice clock made in Hong Kong. It's my guess for the date range would probably be late 60s, early 70s. Because the brass case makes you think it's late 60s, but the dial makes you think it's early 70s. So it's probably in that sort of time period. Late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, it's very nice, and I like it. And it sits up here next to the ginormous, well, the Titanic in size Metamec. As you can see, the Metamec is massive compared to the little tiny Equity alarm clock. Oh, yeah, that shouldn't probably do that. Shouldn't drop the clock, but oh well. Still works, so yeah, it's fine. But yeah, actually, there is another clock which I have to tell you about as well. The clock involves this. Now, this is a DC plug with a volt changer, so it's got all sorts of different voltage ratings on it, all the way from 0 to 12. Now you're wondering, what's that for? Now, for some people probably already know what this is, because I've already told some people about this clock, but for those that don't know what it is, it's this. The heaviest clock I own by far. This is a Gents of Leicester master clock, and it weighs about maybe 3.5 stone. The case weighs about 2.5, and the pendulum adds another stone. yes, that pendulum weighs a stone, or for my mainland European viewers, that weighs about 14 kilograms. So the case weighs about 28 kilograms. I don't know, something like that. I'm not very good with my metric to imperial conversions, so I do apologize. It's, well, the reason why it's not currently working, except for the fact it's not plugged in, is because I haven't managed to get it balanced properly, because I haven't hung it up, because this wall is plasterboard, which is not recommended for hanging up master clocks. Really, you want to be hanging up master clocks on, you know, brick wall, which is what this wall is. That's brick, but this is plasterboard. As you can tell the difference. That sounds hollow. That's solid. So yeah, however, because the skirting board, it's always the goddamn skirting boards, isn't it? This isn't flush with the wall, and the pendulum doesn't like that. It doesn't like being at a weird angle, so I'm gonna have to get a taller piece of wood like this and make it so it's taller, slightly taller than the skirting board, and then it'll be flush with the wall, and then I'll be able to get it working. Now, my original idea was to plug it in here, but because obviously, you know, you have to connect these to the exposed wire, these crocodile clips, I have decided I'm probably going to plug it down there. So yeah, so there is going to be doing, I am going to be doing some plug moving around. I have already had to do some moving around to accommodate this clock. The mounter box clock has had to make way. There, it was originally there, and now it's there next to the regulator, and as a result, this clock has had to come off the wall in the space where this clock was, and this clock is still not fixed yet, but oh well. I'm just gonna have to stop procrastinating on that, but yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. But this has become really my main project now. Or the other two clocks, the Ogi clock and the box clock, they're sort of gonna have to take they are going to have to, yeah, step aside really, because this clock is the main project now. Because what I plan to do is I plan to get a whole system of slave clocks hooked up to this thing all around the house, and yeah, have just the one massive unit of slave clocks being driven by this. However, currently I don't have any slaves for this to drive, so in the meantime it will just be a clock making some clunking noises. But a very accurate clock nonetheless. The original owner told me that this clock only loses about 2 minutes a month. So not 2 minutes, 2 seconds. What about? Anyway. Yeah, so this clock only loses about 2 seconds every month, which is very good. None of my other clocks could even dream of that. Yeah. Yeah. This whole clock is, yeah, very heavy. Yeah, I don't think I have much more to say, really. Actually, I'll just give you one last look. the movement and stuff. That's the slave movement that drives the dial, and then all of that there, that's the actual master clock. Now, I do want to start collecting master clocks. That has been something I've wanted to do for the past about the past month or two, is I've been wanting to get a master clock. Now, this will not be the last master clock I get, but I won't be getting another one for a while. There is another one of these, exactly the same, but that one's got a copper pendulum bob rather than just the standard black painted one. But apart from that, it's same case, same everything pretty much. Although that one also has a scratch on the glass. Yeah. There isn't much else to say. Actually, yeah, there is. One more thing to say. The original owner told me as well that this clock dates from post World War II, sort of 1945, 46 to the very late 40s, so 1949. So this is an earlier example of a Gents of Leicester master clock of this sort of style. This is the C7 model. Yeah, this is the C7 Gents master clock. I am hoping at some point when I get another master clock, because I really want to get a Synchronome master clock from the 30s, but I also want to get a T&N master clock as well. Kind of like one that Tommy Wiley has, because he also has a master clock. However, his one's made by T&N and has a metal case in teal colour. It's like a teal sort of colour. Yeah. Yeah, and this, by the way, won't be the last clock from my birthday money. There are going to be some more clocks coming, so stay tuned for those, and I will see you guys in the next video.